Mom, Papa, we love you so much.
Mwah. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary!
Hi, Mike and Florence.
Mike and Florence, how you doing? Happy 55th anniversary.
Happy 55th anniversary.
We're here tonight just to recall a few happy memories or a few whatever kind of memories you want to call them. And I'm going to start with Pittsfield, Massachusetts. If you recall, we went up there for a weekend of skiing, like we really skied, and the temperature wound up being about 60 degrees, so obviously there was no skiing or no snow. But we were staying in this great hotel, and we were very high up on a floor. I don't know which one it was, but it was high up. And sure enough, wasn't there a fire alarm? Well, we had to quickly evacuate the building. When we got down to the bottom and we were evacuated, we got together to decide, whoa, what happened? What did we have? Well, I rescued the beer, Pat rescued the credit cards, and Michael, always thinking, he rescued the condoms. Very good, Michael. You did a wonderful job.
Hey, kids, I warned you this would be sexual. Oh, sorry. We're not used to doing this. Okay, so we had several trips to Stone Harbor. Many trips to Stone Harbor. And one that comes to me first is you were pregnant with Scott. And first, I guess Jack was working and I stayed at the house. And you and Mike and Lynn Ann, Suzanne, Michael, John, and Kirsten.
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. I always get my grandkids mixed up with my kids. Decided to walk down to the beach. And on walking down, there was a woman behind, well, two old biddies behind you, that noticed the parade of kids and you being pregnant, and said how disgusting it was. And look, she's even having another one. Okay? I thought that was pretty funny. And then I have written down here, the bacon story. Okay, so the bacon story is, and Flora, I know you remember this. You're probably giggling already, saying, I know what she's going to say. You were pregnant with, I guess, Scott. And because I wasn't pregnant, because I had such a hangover from the night before, I was drinking. Of course, you couldn't. And you were up the next morning like a butterfly, making eggs and pancakes and orange juice and calling the kids to the table. Come on, kids, come on. You were frying this bacon. And I was in bed, sick as a dog. In fact, I remember I asked Harry Leonard to come get me, the Undertaker. And I couldn't take it any longer. And I got up and went out in the kitchen and I said to you, you cook one more piece of bacon and I'm going to have to wrap my hands around your throat and choke you. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? And, and Jack has this, the ice cream stories.
We have taken many trips. We've gone to Portland, Maine. We've gone to Savannah, Georgia. Canada, Montreal. And all the time, we've always had a great time. But the one main factor in all our vacations is Florence, your obsession for ice cream. And of course, I have the same obsession. So any place we went, one of the first things we had to do, wherever we settled down, we had to find the ice cream stores. And we always found good ones. The two best, Montreal and Baltimore. What's the name of that place? Fells
Point. Remember Fells Point?
Right across the street from the hotel was the ice cream. And in Montreal was right off where we were staying at that cool hotel. Florence, I always loved you for your love of ice cream.
All right, guys. Can't think of anything more. Oh, wait a minute. I'm so sorry. Can't think of anything more to tell you. You're going to die when you see this, okay?
I will say one more thing.
Okay.
Okay? The kids always enjoyed the baby parades. And the one time they were on Henny's floats, all the kids were on the floats, they all got trophies. Great time. Stone Harbor is always a great time for all of us. The house, the old house down Stone Harbor, we always had a great time there. And one other thing, our late night Saturday night dinners at Sinelli's, when I used to work on Saturdays down the shore and come home, we go out late. And Florence, you were usually pregnant, but that always kind of helped us a little bit because after we waited so long for a table, we griped about you being pregnant.
I always told him you were going to faint.
Yeah, that always worked well for us. We even got a nice bottle of wine one time from Sinelli. So we just always had such great times.
Oh, and wait a minute. Getting back to the baby parades, Suzanne and Lynn Ann, you're going to love this story. When you were on the baby parade float, Henny's float in the baby parade, everybody got the same trophy. So Kirsten, here I go again. Jacqueline said to me, how come I got this trophy? And I said, because you were the prettiest. She said, well, how come Suzanne and Lynn Ann got the same trophy? I said, well, they came in second, but we don't want to hurt their feelings, so.
Listen, have a great anniversary. We love you, and it's been a wonderful 55 years that we've known you.
Thank you for your friendship. We love you dearly. God bless you. Stay healthy, and cheers.
Here's looking at you.
Cheers.
55 more.
God bless you.
Hey, Florence and Mike, it's Marie. Happy 55th anniversary. I think you got to this point because the respect and appreciation you have for one another, and you work together to get things done. You don't leave it to one person because you know that only causes resentment. I think the best part is that you produced a wonderful family. And when I think of you two, I think of joy because you're a fun-loving couple and you've passed that on to your children and your grandchildren. So keep it up, guys. I'm grateful for our friendship of 47 years. And I love you. And I know Don's happy that we still have our friendship. Happy anniversary.
Hi, Mike and Fleur. It's Val. I wanted to record for you how special you both are to me and to my family. And you already know to my mom. Your love and watching the two of you over the last 50 years of my life has been amazing and inspiring. Your love for each other, for your family, for your friends is overwhelming. You are my family. You make me cry, sorry. All the times that you come over and you come at Christmas Eve to our house and have always brightened up our lives with your love and devotion and dedication to each other, to all of us. You are my second parents. You've been there through good times, lots of good times and bad times. You have thrown my baby shower. You just are the epitome of what true goodness and grace and beauty of heart and soul is, and there are no words to express how grateful and blessed I feel to have you in our lives. Happy anniversary to you. Just know that your life and your love has made a difference in so many of the lives of all of us. My children love you. Your Aunt Flora and Uncle Mike. You, my husband. You're just everything to us, and I wish you 55 more years of wonderful lives together. Much love to you always. God bless you.
Hi, Mike and Florence. I'm going to read something to you from your beautiful friend Diana, Lady Di. How would you describe their love? Diana put, their love is caring and kindness towards each other and dancing with each other. They are like my very own brother and sister. I love them dearly. If you're in need, they are the first to be there to help. We've been friends / family / neighbors for 58 years, and I'm proud to be among their family. There are so many funny stories we shared, hard to pinpoint one. As most of you know, we would get together on Saturday nights at each other's houses, but my funniest was when I moved in to 8th Avenue in 1963. I met your mom, and we got to talking and became fast friends. She invited me over for tea, and when I went over, your dad answered the door and stupid me asked for Nancy. Your dad responds, "No Nancy lives here. Try next door, LOL." I left, and then I heard this voice calling and running behind me, and she says, "My name is Florence." To this day, when I look at her, she always looked like my sister's Nancy doll. So I renamed her. She's so beautiful. Love them both. Congratulations and many more years. I love you both so much. Heart, 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 heart. Thank you, Diana.
No, what do you want to say, Tara?
Well, I want to say that one of my fondest memories and funny memories is when Mike was dating Florence and he had to sleep on our couch downstairs on 44th Street because he couldn't drive home to Sea Isle. So I would stand over him while he was sleeping and he'd crack an eye open and I'd say, "Did you bring any popcorn home from the movies?" And he wouldn't answer me. I also want to say, and Jay agrees, I guess.
Say what?
What a great example Mike and Florence have been to us married couples. They've kept this family together, always given us a place to go. We are very lucky and blessed to have them in our life. We love you, and here's to 55 more.
Happy anniversary, Mike and Florence.
Happy anniversary. Love you. Thanks.
Bye.
Hi, Destiny. Hi, Tyler.
Hi.
So, how would you describe me, Mom, Papa? Funny. Good, Destiny. How would you describe it? Funny. What else?
I would describe them as joyful.
Joyful. They are joyful. And what's the first thing you think of when you think of Mima and Papa?
How supportive they are. How they're always there when I need them.
Yeah. And how they touched your lives. Can you think of something?
They have touched my life because I never knew I would have such good grandparents. I'll go with Tyler on that one.
Yeah.
That's a
How
good
much
one.
do you love them?
Beyond the universe and the galaxy. Beyond it. You said it all.
That's right. So what year is it? How many anniversaries is this?
55.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary! Okay, let's watch it.
Hey Mima and Papa, happy 55th wedding anniversary and congratulations on 55 years of being together, of loving one another and being a team with one another. I'm sure that's just such an awesome feeling. Quick fact I wanted to share with you really quickly. 55 years, the traditional gift is emerald. So I hope you guys get some emerald, either the real thing or something emerald colored. Maybe I'll get that for you, maybe somebody else will, but I think that that's something to look forward to, so keep an eye out. Something to describe your love are two things that come to mind for me, and that's really respect and compassion. I see that all the time when I am around the both of you and interacting with you. It's definitely something I think is really, a bedrock, foundation for a marriage, and both of you embody that every day when I, see you guys, and I just, I'm really grateful to be able to have grandparents that, are so in love, and that, they do have that factor of compassion, respect, and really patience with one another. That's also really important, and I see you guys do that all the time. Maybe not in front of me, but or maybe not all the time, but I definitely see that there. So one of the first things I think about when I think of the both of you is both of you at home in your natural habitat, pop up watching television in the den, usually something political related. Sometimes the volume is too high, but that's okay. And then also Mima then in another room, either reading a book or watching HGTV, which I fully support. And that's the first thing I think of when I think of you guys, but I also think of how those are the times that we get to catch up and get to talk to one another and see how each one is doing, and those are really something that I'll cherish forever. It's just those times when we're, it's not those big moments I think of a lot, it's those tiny micro moments when I get to see you guys and catch up. One way that both of you have touched my life is definitely something personal for me, and that's really making me feel like I am a member of the family, making me feel like I'm, wanted and needed, and all of those things. And it's definitely something I've struggled with in the past, but I can never repay the both of you for welcoming me and just really making me feel like I am one of the other grandchildren, one of the other family members that is here to stay forever. And, that's just something I can never repay, but is something that, I'll always look back on and be, I'll look back and smile at that. So thank you guys so much for being such a crucial part of my life and of my upbringing, and just making me feel like, just a part of the family. I wanted to leave you guys with a quote that I thought really, resonated with me when I thought about your love and your marriage, and that is, love doesn't make the world go round. Love is what makes the ride worthwhile. And I really thought about that during your cross-country trip across the United States, and how your love really made that ride worthwhile, but also the ride that you've had, professionally, in building your family and your life together, and how that, like I said, makes that worthwhile. So happy 55th wedding anniversary. I'm so excited for you guys, and congratulations. Love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
I would describe their love as inspiring. Seeing them work together, even when they are stressed to the max, like at Thanksgiving and other parties, and still sitting next to each other and enjoying each other's company at the end, gives me hope that with some hard work and love, everything can be made to work. When I think of Aunt Florrie and Uncle Mike, the first thing I picture is them dancing together at the weddings last year. That made such an impression on me of their love and teamwork. They've touched my life by teaching me how important it is to put family first no matter what external circumstances are going on. I love you guys so much, and happy anniversary.
Aunt Florrie and Uncle Mike touched my heart with love.
Me, Mom, Pop, their love is just, it's so natural for one thing. It just seems so meant to be. They're the center of the family. They really are. They always have been. They're always looking out for not only each other, but the entire family. And yeah.
Meant to be.
Meant to be. That's probably the best way to describe their love for each other.
Yes. I think the first thing that I think of when I think of Me, Mom, Pop is just like instant smiles. I think just as soon as they walk into the room, they just add so much to any occasion, even if it's just coming over to measure the floors at our house, to put carpet down. Like, just any visit from them is super, super special. Any time with them is super special. Just so many smiles and laughs, and just so much love. For me too, I've lost my grandparents a long time ago, and so marrying into this family and having Me, Mom, Pop has been such a blessing. They remind me a lot of my mom's parents, and so that's just it's been such a gift to have them as my grandparents now.
Yeah, you're lucky.
I know.
Yeah, favorite memories, with Me, Mom, Pop were, of course, their house was always going over there. It was a great time because, it's party central for the family. It just seems like the natural watering hole, so to say, the natural gathering spot for the family, and it's always a good time. But I think specifically it was as a kid, and this is probably an obvious one, and I think they know where I'm going, but as a kid, Dakota and I going over there, and I think even Kai, when he went over there, it was, two things were going to happen. Better believe that we were going to build that damn fort under Mima's and Pop-Pop's dining table. We're going to build a fort and spend the night under the dining table, which was always fun. And number two, to my mom's dismay, we were going to eat waffles and ice cream. So, that alone is great. That's awesome. But just having them as part of it was always special, and they always took such great care of us, and they always spoiled us. And it was just, it's just always great memory that comes up when I think of them.
Yeah, and then just going over there all the time. Like, it's still always great memories whenever we're with them.
Absolutely.
Like, you two are what holds everyone together. And do we love each other, like, endlessly, with or without you? Of course, but, like, it's you two that actively glues us together and invites us to, like, celebrate and just love each other. And that is just something that, I hope that even we can even have one day for each other, is just to somehow come close to just how amazing and perfect you two are, and just, create such a, wonderful thing as you two.
When I think of your love, I think of generosity and kindness, because it's all I ever see from you two, and that's all you both have ever shown me from the beginning, from inviting me, like allowing me to come to your Thanksgiving when Dakota and I hadn't even been together for that long, was just, it meant everything to me since I couldn't be with my family, and just even before I met you, you both have been so just kind and loving and open to everyone that I've ever seen, but especially to me. And so I do see that love just radiate from the both of you, and it's so wonderful to see. It reminds me of my grandparents and their love for each other, and how that's something I always wanted to strive for in this lifetime. And it's so nice to see another set of amazing grandparents love and care for their family so deeply that it reaches even the youngest of the generation. So
just one of the Mima Pop-Up staples is just growing up, Ocean City with Manco, or Mac and Manco it was back then. Just going there with you both as kids, with Mom, renting beach houses, going to the Wonderland little amusement park, and just having you guys tour us through all the rides, and just me and Dylan just running from ride to ride, and then later on Kai, of course. It was just one of the most magical, memories I have of like being a kid, just going to the beach, riding all the rides. And yeah, of course there's too many to even count. Thank you so much for just, being such a big part of my life, and
Hey guys, hi Mima Pop-Up, happy 55th anniversary. Yeah, your guys' love is just always there. I'm always happy to have it. I always know I will have it. I kind of just feel like I'm always welcome no matter what happens. And I feel like everyone is. So yeah. Alright, love you guys. Bye-bye.
Hi Mike, hi Florence. Happy 55th anniversary. Wow, you've been married as long as I've been alive. Just want to say thanks for putting up with me for the last 28 years. And congratulations, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.
I'm going to start because Lynn can't, because she keeps laughing. So all I'm going to say is to Mike and Florence is I cannot thank you enough for everything you've done for me personally, and secondly of what you have done for this family. The nucleus that you two are for us is just unbelievable, and I'm sure you know how great a parents you are, but the grandparents that you are to our boys and to everyone else is just something else. And for me personally, I can't thank you enough. So thank you.
And I'm going to say that Mom and Dad's love has always been a constant. It's always been there. It's like you just know it's there like the sky. Even though things in their life may have changed, their love never changed. They've loved each other the same for 55 years. Even when they wanted to kill each other, they were still in love, and they still are. And it's an example that we're all going to try and live up to. And we love you so much, and we're so glad that you're in our lives. And you were our mom and dad and gave us something to look up to our whole life, and still do. Love you.
Hi Mom, hi Dad. Happy anniversary. So it's my turn. How would I describe your love? Well, I would describe your love as loyal and patient and compassionate and strong and friendship. And I think that what you taught us was that love doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful, but you're pretty close as it gets, I think. And what's the first thing I think of when I think of you and Dad, Mom and Dad, is that I'm so grateful and so lucky to have had you as parents, and to have grown up with you and all your love and support. It's just immeasurable. I can't even describe how lucky I feel, especially when I see so many other people, suffering in the world, and I get to have great parents. So I'm really happy about that, and I hope that I can live up to the way that you raised us. I hope I'm raising my kids that way. So thank you for that. And how you've touched my life, and I mean, my gosh, there's so many ways, but one is that how you and mom and dad pushed me into performing arts and finding my creativity, and I cannot tell you how much joy that has brought to my life over the years. It certainly has taught me who I am, and I've learned so much, with the up and downs with that. And the fact that you would always, 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 no matter what, be there when I was up on stage again, doing something else, is just so incredible to me when I think back, at it. I wasn't thinking about that when I was screaming at you, Mom, when you were doing my hair, but I do think about that now. So that's something I cannot repay. That's just an incredible gift to me. So thank you for that, and I hope that maybe I can start doing that again someday. So the funny things, I mean, where do I even start? Okay, Mom at church with the rabbit hat, and Michael pulling it off. That is one of my all-time favorites. Of course, like the 8th Avenue Indians. I mean, really, what were we thinking? And well, the parties that you both used to have with your friends, with the Pags, with the Sims, and just all-nighters and music, and how we used to sit on the steps and laugh at you guys, and we had so much fun watching you, and it was such a good example of what friendship looks like and what good parents look like. And of course, our parties, our family parties. What a funny family that we have grown up in, and that means more to me than anything. So I love you both. Happy anniversary, 55 years and many more.
Okay, like the good procrastinators that we are, here is our last minute video. I've come to realize that we perform best under pressure as a couple. Did you want to share something on the video, right, to your parents on their 55th wedding anniversary? Take it away, Withers.
Yeah, I always thought Mom and Dad complimented each other well.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
Be awkward if they didn't at this point.
Just the story, I'll go on with the story, but I remember Dad just saying the one comment, like, you dressed like a foreign flag or something, when Mom had something on. And Mom was like, whatever, we're going to the store, I don't care. If you can live with it, I'm fine. So I just love the story most recent story of when you guys drove across country and you ended up on a military base, and by all indications, my mom was in charge of the directions. So
what are you trying to say?
I'm not sure, but maybe it was the car. I'm not sure, but I love that story. It's the most recent one I can think of, but I'm sure I know there's.
So are you saying that you have learned from your parents that you are each other's best accessory?
Yes, and no matter what I say, you'll just move on.
No, and that together you can get through anything.
Yeah, all that.
All right, well, wish us luck, and happy anniversary. We love you.
They're one in a million. A million to one. God will forgive them because we love them. After one.